Better Call Saul Season 2, episode number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here in next week's episode of Better Call Saul. Last week, Jimmy, man. He had a fantastic episode, or fantastic commercial shot, and he was scared to show it. So, the way we ended the episode, man, outside of the mic thing, first, the way we ended the episode with Jimmy, I'm excited to see what happens with him this week, man. How are the partners going to react to the commercial? We saw their last commercial, and this one looks nothing like it. I think it is a million times better. Obviously, it performed extremely well, even though Jimmy did not get permission for it. I think it's going to be more of the principle of it, right? I think they might end up liking the commercial and stuff and be happy that, you know, it got the results they were looking for, but I think it's going to be the principle that he did not show them it first and did not get clearance from them first, because at the end of the day, you know, when he talked to him last week, he told him he likes the idea of running a commercial. He told Jimmy he likes the idea of running a commercial and that they would discuss it more. Jimmy just took it upon himself to go ahead and run that shit without getting permission or anything. And I know we saw he was hesitant to do it. He was going to show them it. And it's like he just kind of chickened out almost. You know what I mean? It's like a confidence thing. We've seen it throughout the show when it comes to more serious moments like this. Same thing when he got offered the job at Davis and Maine. He was like, really? They want me? Why me? You know, and he was like, oh, thank you, Kim. I don't know what you could have done to do this, but at the end of the day, yeah, Kim and Howard did play a part, but it was also just because Jimmy was such a good kind of lawyer and personality to the residents at Sandpiper. They all spoke so highly of him, man. And it's like, dude, he just gotta, he gotta get his confidence up, and he gotta go through the motions more. And maybe this is part of the reason too that he ends up starting his own firm and things like that. Obviously in Better Call Saul, we see where he's at as or in Breaking Bad, we see where he's at as Saul with his own firm and everything. So maybe this is part of the reason too. He just does his own thing kind of, you know, and he doesn't really like going through other people and stuff like that. But we ended the episode, the actual episode, with Mike and Nacho getting together. I don't know who Nacho wants Mike to take out, but I mean, in Breaking Bad, we see Mike doesn't really have a problem killing people for Gus. So I'm wondering if this is maybe kind of the start of it. Obviously, he's killed people before. You know, he worked as a cop and everything like that. He also killed the 2 cops that killed his son. But as far as like this type of work, killing people, I don't think he has done it before. So I'm excited to see what happens to that storyline too. The show is fantastic thus far. But guys, I'm going to stop wasting time. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Full reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Oh shit. Was this after his meeting with Nacho? I had to have been. Or was this after he did the job? He did the job. Damn, I wonder who it was that he killed. No, it's so fucked up she's using him like this, man. Like I said last episode, at first, like him just helping her out, not manipulating, just genuine help, because she was like, this only scratches the surface. I didn't take that as her using him, and he offered it, but now she knows, and she's taking advantage of it, man. Must have been a tough little thing if he's icing his eye too. Must have got a hit or two, huh? Yeah, wow, that's such a good opening shot. They never showed that side of his face. Man, are we gonna get to see it?
They told me they'd take care of everything, but then one day they said all my money was gone. How could that be? Where did it all go?
A good turn.
You used your own voice?
Strictly to save money. All in, the whole thing cost
Just
call the law offices of Davis and
They don't like that he used his voice?
You think this is about money? You think that's what this is about?
I'm just trying to offer complete information here. Now, this one airing, it was an experiment, and as such, by any measure, a success.
You keep using the word experiment like you're the goddamn Wright brothers.
When exactly were you going to tell us about this experiment?
Today, this morning.
Jimmy, stop selling.
And don't act like you don't see the problem here.
He didn't get permission.
You did an end run around us.
Exuberance is no excuse.
Cliff,
He's not even acknowledging the other partners. He's just talking to Cliff.
I took some initiative.
Some. Wow.
Just accept that you fucked up a bit, Jamie. Come on.
I am here to help you and HHM win Sandpiper. That's all this was about.
Sandpiper's not what keeps the lights on around here.
We have clients who wouldn't want to be associated with this kind of this.
Our image, our reputation is something we've been carefully building for years. It's worth far more than any one case. The vote is currently 2-1 to fire you for cause.
Wow. Is he the only one not wanting to?
I believe in second chances. But no, this is both strike one and strike two.
Damn, dude. He was probably the only one not wanting to fire him, huh? Unfortunate. I think part of it was he wasn't owning up to the fact that he did make a mistake, right? He didn't once accept the fact that he did. He should have just apologized, said, I should have, I fucked up. I should have not ran the commercial, even though, I was excited about it and it all worked and everything. I should have went through you guys. You guys get the final say. He didn't once say anything like that, man. I think that was part of it too.
Did you or did you not know about this commercial?
Yes. He showed it to me.
He showed it to you?
Yes. A few days ago.
And you didn't say anything to anyone?
No.
We were caught flat-footed in front of our co-counsel, which I don't need to tell you does not reflect well on HHM.
Yeah.
Or on you.
I hate Chuck. Look at his fucking face.
That'll be all. You can go.
And see, he got Kim in trouble too for this shit, man. Everything Jimmy does is affecting other people. I get it, but it's like, fuck, Jimmy. Just, you should have. I'm so irritated.
Tuco and me, that's her spot. He always sits facing out. Makes it look like it's a gangster thing, but I know it's just so he can keep an eye on his ride. Every Tuesday, we're here squaring accounts. Dealer comes in, pays what he owes.
He wants him to kill Tuco.
Pull up in the spot next to Tuco's. Pop, headshot, roll out.
He wants to kill Tuco.
I-40 on-ramp, it's 8 blocks up.
So I pull in next to him. That assumes there's a parking spot.
Our guys park next to him. They come and go from the same spot. Last one takes off, you're open.
Someone comes in behind me, I'm blocked.
Who's gonna pull in behind you?
Well, I'm guessing someone who likes tacos.
Yeah,
customer. What then? What's my exit?
I don't know. Get out and run.
Bad knees. Killing your partner. That's a bell you don't unring.
Yep, he knows.
One day, Tuco's settling up with Dog. He decides to put on his lie detector. Dog's like, what the hell, Tuco just keeps staring at him, then he goes real quiet. You think I'm an idiot, Dog? He thinks Dog is supplying his competitor trying to cut Tuco out. Tuco doesn't even raise his voice, but suddenly he's got a sawed-off and right in Dog's face. I was behind him.
Damn.
Sickest thing I ever saw to this day, and this, a piece of Dog's skull under the skin, a little piece of it.
Wow.
I tried digging it out, but it's in there pretty good. Tuco really liked Dog. Kind of felt bad afterwards. But when he's using loco, crazy.
He thinks Tuco might kill him. And we know Tuco was on his shit when he was using that in Breaking Bad.
Man with a scoped rifle could get a clean shot. Fire a single round, disappear before anybody knew what had happened. No witnesses, clean egress.
Like, why was he all fucked up at the start of the episode, man? Because I was like, maybe he has makeup on to cover up all his shit, but you would be able to tell a little bit. I was trying to read both his eyes.
Howard can't just stick you in doc review because of something I did, plus at an entirely different law firm. What the hell kind of sense does that make?
I told you this would happen.
He can't blame you for this.
I warned you he would. I need this job. And there's a weekly billing quota that I'm about 40 hours behind on, so could you please just go?
You told him last episode, man. Oh, he's going to talk to Chuck. Damn. He wasn't going to put his keys and shit in there, but at the end of the day, he still cares, huh? Man, this is the first time he's been back. Well, he obviously was parked outside, but first time going inside the house since the falling out.
Chuck. Can you hear me? Can you talk to me? Do you want me to get you to the hospital?
No. No hospital. I'll be all right.
It's because everything that's happening with Jimmy, it always gets worse, huh? Damn, you gonna sleep there. Man, it's like it's all related back to Jimmy, right? It goes he got worse because of it.
I've got the loophole Mark IV on it now, but I can always upgrade you to a Schmidt and Bender.
Same gun guy
Single
from
shot,
Breaking Bad?
Bolt, simple, effective, reliable. I follow up with a pass through a random stipple machine press. hides the patterns in the metal density. Should throw off your X-ray diffraction and some other higher-end methods.
He knows his shit.
You seem to know this one.
Oh, yeah. You could say that.
That's the A1 model. There's not much change from the original. Biggest difference is the stock. It's fiberglass instead of wood. It changed it over in 1970 or so.
Good. Wood. Warped like hell. You get it wet, you put it in the sun, gone.
Damn, he fought. Little subtle backstory stuff, I'm assuming anyway, right?
I don't need anything at this time. For your trouble?
Oh, it's no trouble. I make my living on repeat business. When you need what I'm offering, you know how to find me.
Is he not going to do the job for Nacho? I mean, obviously we know Tuco's alive in Breaking Bad, so he doesn't die, but maybe he whiffed it or something. I thought, but maybe he just doesn't even go through with it. So what was the start of the episode then?
How you feeling?
I could use some tea.
How do you repair this type of relationship, though? I don't think it can ever go back to the way it was. Not fully.
Going into the office really takes it out of you, doesn't it?
If I stay too long, yeah.
And he goes there to see Jimmy fail.
What did I do to Kim Wexler?
She's back in the cornfield, isn't she?
I didn't do anything to Kim. I mean, I was present, yes, but management of personnel, those decisions are all Howard's.
That is rich. Tell me, when Howard was making his management decisions, was he sitting on your knee with your arm up his ass? Hey, can he talk while you drink a glass of water?
That's uncalled for. I know you like to think the world revolves around you, Jimmy, but this has nothing to do with you. Kim had a responsibility to Hamlin McGill. She should have been looking out for her firm's interests.
She didn't know I was going to air the commercial. She didn't know I hadn't gotten it approved. She didn't know.
That is true.
You told her he was?
I implied it. So it's on me, not her.
Yep.
You are such an asshole.
Why? For pointing out that her one mistake was believing in you?
For Christ's sake,
Damn.
can we get some perspective here?
Thinking the ends justify the means. And you're forever shocked when it all blows up in your face.
What did I do that was so wrong?
He still can't see it.
You're my brother. And I love you. But you're like an alcoholic who refuses to admit he's got a problem. Now someone's giving you the keys to the school bus, and I'm not going to let you drive it off a cliff.
What do you say? You help Kim, I quit the law. Is that a deal?
I didn't say that.
No, you didn't say it, but that's what you want, right?
That would be extortion.
Yeah, it would. So, you gonna extort me, Chuck?
You want me to commit a felony? Because that's what you do, right?
Gonna make him.
Come on down, Chuck. Roll around in the dirt with me. All your dreams will come true. Go on, do it. Go on.
I am not the bad guy here. It's an hour's drive to Santa Fe. Even if you leave right now, you're still going to be at least 20 minutes late for work.
Damn.
A feather in your cap with Clifford, Maine.
He was trying to get Chuck to stoop down to his level, and Chuck wanted to, but he's not gonna. What a scene.
A dead Tuco draws Salamancas like flies. Cartel noses into the business, looks for who hit one of theirs. You gonna be able to keep your secrets then? You don't need him dead. You need him to go away.
You mean snitch? Man, I drop a dime on Tuco. Who do you think the cartel looks at?
You won't have to do any time. There's no killing but your Tuco problem. It goes away.
Dude, are we gonna get to see Tuco again this episode finally? It's been a while, man. Shell enough. You know that's him. Terrified. Dude. That's fucking Emilio? Or Crazy 8? Crazy, dude. All the returning characters.
Tuco.
This is why it takes all day, like he said.
He's hustling.
Yeah, he's one of the dealers.
What do you think? Solid?
He's on that shit. Now that he took a bump, is he gonna call the cops? Get him arrested for using?
I would like to report a fight going on at the El Machicana restaurant in the 5000 block of Isleta Boulevard.
This is how he
There's a
gets
man
it.
threatening another man with a gun. It looks to be some sort of gang thing.
He didn't dial 911 though. Maybe the non-emergency line. Bro, smart, and he wipes his fingerprints. This is how he gets the black eye and shit. Okay, makes sense. I can't remember if it was Emilio or Crazy 8. I know it was one of the two, but the fucking, it's been so long since season 1 of Breaking Bad. The faces are, they're missing from my brain. Oh, yep.
The fuck? Did you see that? See what? That old man just hit my car.
Mike knows he's gonna take a beating, but he can take a beating.
He just hit my car.
Dude, you're talking to me.
Check out Mr. Magoo here. Yes, sir.
That's where he got the gloves from. Damn. Because Tuco's wearing the gold. Yeah. I didn't connect that. I forget. He wore those. Damn.
633.
Look, showing he's got money.
Keep the change.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Tuco's like, are you kidding me? I've never experienced something like this in my life.
I'm willing to accept responsibility, but if you're not going through insurance, then I have maybe 20, 30 bucks on me, that's all.
Okay, now you're lying to me.
He saw the cash.
I just cashed my Social Security check. It's all I have till the end of the month, and I am not giving it to you.
You're not?
Nacho knows it's about to go down.
I'm not giving you a damn thing.
Now, give me your wallet.
Let's just stay calm here.
You see me sweating, bitch? Wallet.
Even Nacho's nervous.
Your life worth $400.
Tuco,
Time to bounce. Yeah, go. Go.
That's exactly what he was looking for.
Let go.
He knocked the gun away. That's what he wanted. He can take a beating. He just wants to make sure he don't get killed.
Let go.
Damn, he's holding on tight. He just got to make sure the cops get here.
Let go.
Damn. And that's how he got those cuts.
Hands up. Now. On the ground.
That all you got?
He wants him to, bro. Damn. That's where he got the fucking little gloves pendant from. I was trying to put together crazy storylines, bro. Come on now. Oh, so good. Mike's smart, you know. He's been in the game for a long time. He knows there's different ways to do things. Who would have thought Mike took a fucking beating from Tuco?
The cops witnessed him in the commission of a felony. My wallet in his pocket. Add the gun, he gets a 5 to 10 stretch.
25. Definitely earned it.
At 50.
Still, you could have gotten twice as much for 1/10 the hassle. You would have done the world a favor. You wouldn't look like someone took a lead pipe to your face. Plus, when Tuco gets out, maybe he comes looking for you. Why?
Maybe he just doesn't want that on his conscience. At the end. Damn, dude, these episodes go so quick. So that's where the fucking black eye comes from, huh? Season 2, episode 4 of Better Call Saul is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. What an episode, man. See you at the start, bro. Like, so Tuco probably wasn't wearing those in Breaking Bad, but he was wearing them at the start of the show when we saw him in episode 1 and 2, right? So I just, bro, I wonder if when you guys were watching this, if you connected that those were Tuco's at the start automatically, right? Because I sure as hell didn't. I was sitting here putting all these different fucking crazy things together, man. But who would have thought Mike took a fucking beating from Tuco? You know what I mean? It's so awesome to see all these different fucking returning characters and stuff, you know? Crazy 8. Which I need to fucking Google too to make sure if it was Crazy 8 or Emilio. It was Crazy 8. Okay, yep. Crazy 8. All these returning characters and stuff, seeing him at this point in the show, in the universe, younger and everything like that is so damn good. But I wonder if Tuco really is in for 5 to 10, because I don't know how long before Breaking Bad this takes place at. But even if you got 5, I guess that isn't too long, but still that gives Nacho a lot of time to do what he wants to do. Nacho obviously isn't in Breaking Bad, so I wonder if Nacho dies at some point in the show, or if maybe he just kind of is off doing his own thing. Just obviously, since, you know, Breaking Bad came out at first, there's going to be characters in this we don't see in Breaking Bad. Doesn't necessarily mean they die in this, but maybe they just, you know, are at different points in their life, not involved, or, you know, off in a different part of the world, or whatever it is. Regardless, though, fantastic episode. You see everything, like everything Jimmy does, even small shit like this, does reflect back on Howard and Kim. And not only on that, on them, but just on like on HHM period. I feel like, because Jimmy was the one who got this case and HHM brought them onto this case, right? So it's a tough situation. Like, I like Howard, I hate how he goes about it and whatnot, but I understand his side, which, you know, I love when shows do that. Even if you hate a character, or, you know, you dislike a character, you can understand where they're coming from. I understand where he's coming from with Jimmy. Same thing with fucking Cliff. Like, I understand where he's coming from the entire conversation, and even post conversation when he's talking to Chuck. You know what I mean? Like, he's sitting there and he still doesn't understand what he did wrong. He still doesn't understand that he essentially just didn't go through the chain of command, so to speak, right? Like, he slapped this law firm's name on a commercial and he just started working there. And it's like they said, like, this is a big case. Yeah, but to be a big prestigious law firm like this, like, they've been around for a long time, and I'm sure they have a lot of other cases they're working on. And this is, while it is a big case, if they lose this case, it's not like it's probably barely even a bump in the road for them. So it's like, to risk their law firm and with other, you know, people they're associated with and stuff because of commercial for this case, it's insane, man. You know, and it's like throughout, even with the other partners, you see them saying, like, it's not necessarily the fact that the commercial worked or didn't work, or the fact if they liked it or didn't like it. It's the principle of the fact that you did not go through them. You know what I mean? Like, Jimmy's not the one driving this bus. He's not he's not running the show, but he's acting like it, man. And I understand that too. It's a tough situation. It really is, because we love this character, but we know what he's doing is wrong at times too. And I said that last week. It's just like, I wish Jimmy would make better choices. And I get that's what Chuck wants for him too. But to be fair, Jimmy was doing pretty damn well off up until the point he found out Chuck betrayed him, right? Like, how long was he in the mailroom for? And then how long was he operating as a completely, you know, clean lawyer after he passed the bar? You know, he was taking all these fucking pro bono not pro bono, but all these fucking cases, you know, that he wasn't even getting paid much for down at the courthouse and stuff like that. Then he was doing elder law and things like that. And then it wasn't until he found out Chuck was the one who basically was, you know, holding him back, that he went down this route. So it's like, it's a tough thing. And I will say the analogy, you know, or comparison Chuck used of an alcoholic is a good one for Jimmy, man. It 100% is. And it's like I said, I hate the fact that I do agree with him in some situations, but I feel like Chuck went about it wrong too. Like, it's not even necessarily the fact that I hate that Chuck doesn't want to accept Jimmy into their law firm. It's more so the fact that I hate that Chuck used him for so long and hid the fact from him that he was the one that didn't want to hire him at the firm for that many years. You know what I mean? That's what I hate. It's not the fact that, oh, he doesn't believe in Jimmy or doesn't want to hire him or this or that. No, it's literally just the fact that he went about it that way, which is, you know, kind of similar to Jimmy in a sense, because Jimmy, while he did do the commercial good and everything, it's the way he went about it that's wrong. You know what I mean? And it's just tough, dude. But Jimmy, he tried to get Chuck to stoop down to his level. You could see it in his eyes. Chuck wanted to do it, but he knew if he did, he would be a hypocrite and he would be doing exactly what Jimmy wanted. And that's the difference between them two too, right? Jimmy is doing this as a fuck you to Chuck, but he's proving Jimmy right, which is what, but he's proving Jimmy is proving Chuck right, which is exactly what Chuck wants. So it sucks, man. You know what I mean? But fantastic show, fantastic episode. Mike and Tuco, good shit. I wonder, so, I mean, maybe this is the last time we're going to see Tuco in this show then too, right? Like, I think we got like, what, 6 seasons of this? I hope we see more of Nacho, because I do like his character, but I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see any more of Tuco. Like, maybe that was their way of writing him off for this show. Because, like I said, Mike said he could get put away for 5 to 10. But Mike took a beating. He can take a beating, man. He sure can. Regardless, fantastic episode, guys. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, if you guys did enjoy this reaction video, make sure to leave a like if you guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Full reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out? Link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, guys? I hope you all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below what is something you guys want to see me react to next on the channel. I want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Alexander Collins, and the homie Christopher Larimer. Your guys' support is much appreciated. If you guys haven't already and you do want to join the Patreon family, the link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below. You get early access to a bunch of videos, up to 2, sometimes even 3 weeks in advance, full-length reactions, and you get to participate in polls to help decide what we do and what we react to on the channel. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.